And now say drop, even saying that drop on the triangle, also do nothing. So when we are aware, or I say there is a knower, I'm the knower, I'm not the doer, I'm not the known. So when we live into that state of awareness where the knower and the known are separate, means what? We have dropped the delusion. With that awareness, we go out, we see and meet people, we continue to see. What do we see? The real self behind the name and the form. No, 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 but what should I do? Do nothing. Live into that awareness of the knower and the known. I explained many a times in different ways, in the form of subject and the object, objective reality and the subjective reality, matter and the consciousness, etc., etc. Long list. That is why we need to sustain, we need to continue the sadhana. Now, what we understood during discussion we had, we are aware of that. So there is no action at all. And the moment you are aware, you will laugh. Am I really worthy of suffering or attachment? Is there any attachment at all? That is what the revelation is. In knowledge, there is no action. So, what happens when the delusion and the illusion is removed? You are constantly living into that awareness. Can I rephrase it? I'm constantly aware that I'm the real self. It goes to the final stage where I don't see anything except one real self pervading everywhere. Is that supreme consciousness we are going to talk? Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your mind on the right hand, your mind on the left hand. Lift your both of arms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside. Know your experiences. Share your experiences now, and we will discuss. How are you, Brandy?
I'm great, thank you. My meditation was really dark and quiet and deep. It's really nice.
Very good. Are you worthy of suffering?
No.
Okay, good. How are you, David and Jerry?
Very, I don't even know what color it was. I don't know if it was dark or light, but it was just, there was no boundaries, there was no edges, there was no containment. It was just there. And then when I started focusing on the triangle, there was a dimension there or a shape there, and soon it just dissolved away to nothing. So it was extremely fast and blank.
That's a deeper. Normally, the triangle dissolves. We'll talk about it, something it coming to the mind later. How are you, Jerry?
Sir, it's good. It was just really like happy. That was a happy meditation.
Yes.
It felt very light.
Imagine
You
that.
know, nothing of the objective world remains. So whether it is in the mode of happiness, whether it is in the mode of pure consciousness or pure existence, we are going to understand whether it is the real self is the supreme consciousness or it is different. That's a big question. We have a big doubt in the mind. Beautiful. How are you, Sam and Stephen?
I'm good. My meditation started the second I closed my eyes, and the breathing was centered deep within in my head. I found a spot, saw that spot, and from there was just drawn to my heart center, and really didn't pay attention to the limbs of the nyasa. Everything just kept being drawn into my heart, and it was just a quiet, dark space. And quite frankly, the only time I battled with my mind was when I really didn't want to come out of meditation. When you said, bring your hands to your eyes, I was like,
Beautiful.
I had a choice to make at that moment.
Yes, 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 that's beautiful. It will also happen because it is the mind and the body that comes out of meditation. But the real self always lives in meditation. That needs to be, that will be a great revelation. It's going to happen. So, how are you, Sam?
Good. The meditation was very light and bright and friendly and inviting, and just a lot of good blank space, and nothing else really crept in. So
Good, good. Well, beautiful. You, I think, David and Jerry might be aware, Stephen, that we are meeting on Wednesdays for a book and contemplation on every Wednesdays from 7 to 8. So maybe if anyone wants to participate or wants to contemplate and reflect on the other book, so I'll find another time because now you all are seekers. So how are you, Vaibhav?
So I'm good. My experience was like that, just to see what is my nature in absence of thoughts.
Hmm?
So
That's a good
when
point.
I try to see is that it seems like it is fearless because I can only have fear when I have thoughts. Without thoughts, I cannot have any fear. So that makes it very peaceful.
Do you see? It's a beautiful point. Fear is not there first, then you have a thought. That is the point I'm making. That is the point needs to be understood. fear or attachment, unless you express in the thought, then you have an attachment and a fear. We feel otherwise. And that is the delusion. No, you don't understand, that my heart is so heavy, I'm so deeply attached. Come on, you are expressing your thought. Stop expressing. See what happens. Do you see? That needs to be understood. That's why we are going step by step. How are you, Barbara?
I'm very good, thank you. It was a very peaceful and quiet meditation for me. And I heard your voice, but it didn't really enter the space. And I just wanted to stay there.
Beautiful, yes. You didn't want to come out. That's really a deeper meditation. So, how are you, Christina? Happy Christina or suffering Christina?
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. How are you, Christina? We are listening to you.
sorry. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I am at peace. I am not suffering. And I felt a part of me wanting to suffer towards the end. My body was pulling at me. My legs are very sore. And I just said, how dare you, my mind and body, to pull me away. And then I was just right back. And so
Yes,
it was wonderful.
yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, when you say part of me is suffering, you can never be a part. You are whole. Real self is whole, cannot be divided. Yeah, we are coming, we are approaching here. So, Anastasia, yes.
Thank you for the practice. It was really cozy, deep, and like coming home after cold weather or cold rain. You come home and you're happy and peaceful because you are. Something like that.
That's good. Her mind is reflecting how terrible outside it is, cold, rain, freezing snow, and inside it's cozy calmness. One way to understand that the world outside cannot affect me unless I allow it. Unless I allow. You're my honey, how dare you? So I'm allowing it. One example. No, I can give you hundreds of examples. So, how are you, sir, Ashok?
Sir, good and peaceful. And my question is, mind is delusion or delusion in mind?
Mind is delusion or delusion is mind. Mind itself is the delusion. My master used to say, you remember, there is no suffering in the world. The world itself is the suffering because this world is made up of name and the form.
Name of the form.
So with that name, we create a label, and from the label, we have certain emotions towards one person. We have different emotions about second person, and then we suffer. Who is responsible for suffering?
Me.
I am.
I
Me. That is why the mind is delusion. How are you, Sangeeta? Good question. Very good question. Yes.
सर बहुत पीसफुल था सर ऐसे लगता है जैसे कुछ अंदर ना क्लींस हो रहा है क्लींजिंग हो रही है तो वो बहुत शांति
Yeah, she's saying that something is being cleansed. Cleansing is taking place. Yes, that is also another good expression. Yes, I'm cleaning. So yes, any question? Kabir, the great Rumi of India, we say the Rumi of India is Kabir, the great master who lived in 14th,
1558.
Yeah, 15th, 16th century. So he used to say, Man Maya ek hai, Maya man hi samaye. Teen lok sanshay pada kahe kahun samjhaye. I'm just translating for you to contemplate. Mind and illusion plus delusion are essentially one. Man Maya ek hai, Maya man hi samaye. When in the presence of a knowledge of the real self, this illusion and the delusion disappears. Like the tail of a human race. Because it did not exist. The stress does not exist. It is like a tail of a human being, not a tail of a monkey. Understand? This is our Eastern psychology. So, and then this Kabir says in the second line, how to make people understand this, that you don't have a tail, but you push yourself that you have a tail of attachment, tail of suffering, tail of mood swing. Come on. Modern psychology is not going to believe it. I know that. They go with a different stream. So every year, when you update your modern psychological illnesses, they increase another 20 or 30 mental illnesses every year. How long? Anyhow, no, I'm not going to talk about it. That is all. Thank you very much.
Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste. Thank you.
Namaste.